Hello class. Today we're doing Blue Book Workbook 1.4 and we're doing the even numbers. Okay, we're asked to evaluate the expression. That is, we should come up with an answer. Okay, so let's take a look. Here we have 12 raised to the power of -1. As you know, we strive to avoid negative powers in our whole numbers, so we put them in our denominators to create a positive power. So here, this would be 1/12 raised to the first power. Now, 12 is raised to the first power, and because 12 is raised to the first power, then we know that any number raised to the first power equals that number. Let's look at number 4. On number 4, we have two base 10s. They are being multiplied. Therefore, if they're being multiplied, the exponents are added. So let's take a look. We have 10 to -4 plus a -6. And therefore, what we end up with here is 10 to the -10. All right? Because we do not wish to have a negative power, so we need to change this so that it is positive. Therefore, this becomes 1/10 to the 10th, and therefore we have 10 zeros. So that is 1/10, and then 10 zeros that follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here, here, here. Okay, now let's move forward. We have here a situation where we, hold on, why are you in here?
Alright, Mr. Timmons said that you guys are going to meet in a passive study at 6 o'clock. But I saw you doing a video, so I was going to wait.
Okay, well, you're on my video.
I am?
Yeah, so see you later. Alright, so now, moving forward, okay? Here, so we started here with the decimal point, and it's 10 to the 10th power. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. And we should only have 10 zeros, period. Entering my classroom just threw me off, okay? So here, when you put it in your calculator, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Bam, bam, and bam. Okay? Now, moving forward. Here, we have 4.1 to the 8th power being divided by 4.1 to the 5th and 4.1 to the 7th. So here we are. 4.1 to the 8th over 4.1 to the 5th. And here, because they're being multiplied, we're going to add it to 7. So therefore, we have 4.1 to the 8th divided by 4.1 to the 12th. Then we're going to take 4.18 minus the 12, and therefore we have our final answer is 4.1 raised to the power of -4. Well, remember, we want to write it in a positive manner, so therefore our final answer is 1/4.1 raised to the 4th power. Now, we take 4.1 times 4.1 times 4.1 times 4.1 4 times, and in the end result, we have an answer of 1/282.5761. Okay, let's move forward here. Here we have 14 that's in the numerator, and our a, we have a to the -5th in our numerator, okay, minus, because it's division, minus -8 that's in our denominator. Well, as you know, a double negative leads to a positive, so therefore we have 14, and our a ends up with a 3, because -5 plus a +8 gives us a 3, +3. Here, we're going to take our coefficients, multiply them. Then we're going to take our variable t to the 6th power, since it's being multiplied, add it to the negative 6th power here. And therefore, we have 24, and that becomes t to the 0 power, which we know any variable or number raised to the power of 0 is 0, so therefore this becomes 24. Okay, let's move forward. Here we have 12s to negative 1. So we're going to take our whole numbers out. Our 12 times our 4 to the negative 2 power. Then our s's, we have s to negative 1, subtract 2. Then our r's, our r3 minus our 5. Okay, that's what we have. So now, what we have here, because this is negative, this becomes 12 over 4 times 4, which is 16. Here, this becomes s, negative 1 plus a negative 2, going to give us a negative 3. And this becomes r3 minus 5, which would be 3 plus a negative 5 is going to give us r negative 2. All right, so the end result is we're going to simplify this by reducing both by 4, and so therefore we end up with 3/4, and then our denominator s to the 3rd power, r to the 2nd power, to make sure that everything is written in positive form. Okay, see you in the morning.